So, folks, it's WooFDriver time, or Husky time, I should say. Getting rid of now, this is Lola. Stay low. And she's like, Dad, do I really have to? I want to go and run. Okay, good girl. Right there. So these are Alpine Outfitter. I think they're urban harnesses. They've got the proper clips for what we do. Good girl. Oops, easy, good girl. She's on this side. Come on, good girl. Come on. Come on, good girl. Good girl. Make the turn there. Okay, folks. Just got all kinds of issues. Got a lot of equipment on if you may or may not be able to see, depending on what camera you're looking at this. Whoop. And that was a camera issue, folks. We hear you guys. So the next one is Inyo, and she's a green harness. And again, I color code all my harnesses so they're easier. They're already fitted for the dog. Don't have to do it in the field. They're all similar in size, but it always helps. Less we have to do out here because we're already doing a million other things. Remember, we travel every location. Good girl. Sometimes we'll travel as far as Massachusetts, we've done before. Sometimes we'll go as close by as around the corner. Good girl. So we gotta watch that curb there. Come on, good girl. Come on, good girl. Oh, they're raring to go if you hear this, folks. That's the way they do it. Good girl, Inyo. You got Scott. And this isn't a two-man job, but it is nice when you have a dog handler to help you, like my co-pilot Scott, because it makes it just easier. I'm a little out of breath. I'm a little overweight, so working on that. I used to be very athletic. Okay, good girl. Look at that. Okay, good girl. Okay, good girl. Paul? Good girl. No. 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 Okay. Go. Easy. Now I'm going to make it wait. Wait, stay. Okay, easy. Come on, good girl. Good girl. You got her? Yep. She's a wild child.
Sit your butt for me. Sit your butt for me, baby.
I guess Scott. And we've got the wildest yet. Good job, Scott. Easy, girl. She's trying to pull before we pull off. Okay. And last but not least, we couldn't forget Cyan. And she is a little bit of a challenge. Actually, easy, girl. My groomers always say to me, thank gosh you have Cyan, because I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. Back, 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 back. Because not many other people can handle her energy. There's not enough outlets people have for it. That's why I've developed Dog Motorsports. Come on, good girl. You want to be next to your other sister. Got her. Hey!
Relax, baby. She ain't going nowhere. Oh, yeah.
They want to play while we're loading up. Okay, that's got.
Yeah, Cyan's a three-man.
She is. Nikita. Nikita. Whoa, whoa.
Good.
We got my butt in there.
Relax.
Good job, Scott. 2 seconds. That's how they carry on, folks. And people are like, do you think they like this? Hang on, guys. Okay, are we ready? Easy, girls, easy. Up the bar bent already.
Where's it at?
See how it's upside? G. Just got to turn it a little bit. Just gonna, sorry about that, bud. Oh, girls. No. Just turn. Just physically. No, not that. Just the U-bars will turn it.
Right here?
Yep. There you
Okay, I
go.
understand.
Cool.
Do you need me to tighten that down, or is it probably all right?
I think it's all right. I think they were just getting crazy. Okay. Okay, Meta. Start recording. So, folks. Okay, guys, hike. We are on the Boardwalk in Wildwood, New Jersey, or at least the seawall part of the trail. Good girls. And this is pretty much the speed of a bullet. They're really rolling here. And this trail is, this boardwalk, something like 3.6 miles. So we'll do it in both directions. We've got a snowstorm moving in here tonight. This is beautiful because there's nobody here. So virtually nobody except for the one person that we were just when we were getting on the trail. You can see as we get to the boardwalk, that'll be, oh, girls. So bathroom break right there. And we'll just properly dispose of that, folks. So I'll pull it to the side. And my co-pilot will pick that back up. You cool, Scott?
Yep, right behind you right now.
10-4 on that. So I marked a spot for him so he knows where that is. And this is how we do it, folks. I mean, just like I was explaining, my co-pilot really, my groomers, they really like that I have Cyan. She's part of my team because she's such a hyper husky. And she's really hard to give enough energy release outlet. And that's why what I've developed, Dog Motorsports, works so well for all my dogs, for almost any level energy dog. Almost any dog. My 14-pound Chinese Crested can do it on one of my rigs. It's good girls. So cool, folks. Just loving life here. Really cool because we have the sand dunes to the left, which we normally don't get. Some of the trails we go, few and far between, have that. But we've got them here today. And like I said, it's a ghost town here. So the dogs just, you can see the fire in them, how they wanted to get on this trail. And or the boardwalk, how cool it is. Good girls. Good girls. So once you get a little bit of piss and vinegar out of them, they calm down a little bit. Now, this is a flat area, and they're going to see a few people, few and far between, and that's going to pump them up because it's motion. And once they realize it's a person, they don't get too as excited. And my co-pilot will also drive them, too. Howdy. Howdy, howdy. Have a great day. Thank you. So, just all kinds of cool stuff here. Knowing this is a boardwalk town, a summer town. The actual, I used to come here as a kid. I grew up in Wildwood many moons ago. When I say in Wildwood, we'd come here every summer. I had family that had, not even extended family, sorry, first cousins and aunt and uncle that had shops on the boardwalk. One had two candy shops. It's called James Mallon's Candies. And they would do the saltwater taffy and everything. Scott, I think you missed it. I think it's straight up.
Correct. I went to the left, but I'm going to launch the drone one way or another. If I'm on the wrong path, we're definitely going the same direction, so I'll catch up to you, definitely. And I'm only about a quarter mile ahead of you.
And what makes that so cool is we can come back that way. So I can go this way, boardwalk, and then come back on the sand path if you say it's good or whatever you're on.
Oh, yeah, I went left on a sort of red Trex-looking path, and it's definitely good. We can come back this way or go forward that way, whichever.
Okay, Meta. Start recording.
Just a heads up, dog on a leash up here.
Through this arch, walk the happiest people in the world. That's cool. This is the boardwalk, folks. 10-4, that's on your side, correct?
That is correct.
So, folks, we're on the Wildwood, New Jersey Boardwalk. And G-Over, if you saw us on the last Boardwalk run, we were in the snow. Here we're actually, G-Over, I'm going to run them more on the concrete just because it'll be a little easier for them. Not that it would happen, and it's never happened to me, but with the Boardwalk being off season, some of the boards might be a little skewed, a little warped, and don't want to take any chances in ripping a nail, tearing a nail, or getting an injury. When we can do this, there's no real risks, but just always path of least resistance, and that's the way the dogs do it too. Come on, girls. Howdy, howdy. Thank you so much. So, Ghost Town. I mean, we're on 18th Avenue, if you're familiar with Wildwood. I'm not really familiar with it. It's a little better than half a mile, just because I was here most of my childhood life, if you will. Doesn't mean I know much about it. So I'm going to see if any of these stores or restaurants or anything look familiar to me. Even Seaport Pier, I don't know what that is. I don't remember it. We've stayed on the Boardwalk, and I used to stay with my cousins. Sometimes they were in Wildwood, but Cape May, they also had a candy store. So I just remembered that. Wow, coming back to me. Cape May's, I think, about 15 miles from here, 10 miles if I'm remembering right. Again, don't hold me to any of this, folks. I'm just here for the beer now. I'm here for the dogs always. And it's a pretty raucous way we got on the trail. I'm sure you noticed, because they just get all fired up. And if you see that video, or you saw earlier in this video of them getting on, it's quite a show. And that's all engines running, I call it. Dogs are doing wonderful. So I believe the path I'm on is actually the bike path. Supposedly, you can ride this trail, even in the summer, this boardwalk, till noon. In the off season, I'm assuming it's all year. Howdy. Thanks so much. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you. I think it's all year in the summer. We were hoping, at least when we got here, because if you know how WooFDriver on Tour works, a lot of times we're just really spontaneous. We don't necessarily plan too much in advance for a trail. It's usually the day before, because the weather patterns and what we're looking for, whether driving there, whether on the trail, and trail conditions, and usually can't get that updated until the day before to make it as most accurate as possible. And Valentine's candy. Oh, how about that? So I was just adjusting some cameras there. So just behind the scenes is what you're basically watching now. When we get behind the scenes, you're going to see me flipping through cameras and doing all the stuff I do that you normally don't see in the regular social media postings. But these videos I do, I mean, a lot of them are for me, in the sense that I want to remember these times. So, and I like to hear what I was thinking back then. I'm talking and you're here. So this is a bigger part of the boardwalk where they got more of the rides. I think there's a few piers with the rides. Oh, I do remember. It's coming back to me. One of the big roller coasters. It's got to be here. Wooden roller coaster. I'm sure they fixed it a few times or refurbished it. But really, it was one of the main attractions when I was a kid. Frog Bog, a little game there. So it's so cool being on these almost, I'm going to call them not quite abandoned, but desolate areas in the off season. We are probably, as I mentioned, going to go back and forth. Now, if you called us on our last boardwalk adventure, it was in Ocean City, Maryland. So we're in Wildwood, New Jersey now. And in Ocean City, it was too really icy. Snow is okay. We love snow, of course. But when you get into ice conditions, it's harder for the bike to roll. This bike would have been actually better, and we didn't take it because we didn't anticipate it was going to be snow. But today we're smarter, and we brought this bike. We had this bike in semi-hibernation mode. G, trying to find the lay of the land here. G, good girls. So that path ran out. We are on the boardwalk now. But this gives me a chance to move over. Look at the old car mounted up there. Now, if I'm right, that's like a Ford hot rod, but I'm probably wrong. Crispy mowing man would know. He's a car guy. I thought something was coming at me. It's just a screen. Passing on your left. Thank you. Never know what you'll see out here, right? We'll be coming back, so have a great day. Thank you. So that was one of the amusement piers. This is going to be another one coming up, I see, on my left. And this is just awesome, folks. Good, how are you? Thanks so much, bud. Appreciate it. Okay, Meta. Start recording. So, folks, the bike road's really easy on this terrain because there's virtually no resistance. We are on the Wildwood, New Jersey boardwalk, and Lola, we were going a little fast for her, so she'll, when dogs tire a lot of times, they'll push their body a little sideways. They'll almost run angled, if you will. Sled dogs, you can see them doing it too. So the dogs, huskies, sled dogs, they recover really quickly. So if they do that, usually just got to slow it up for a little bit and get back in the groove, and then they can recover and they'll be on their way. Because the bike rolls so easy, I'm not using any of my dog motorsports. They are pulling 100%. And it's not even so much pulling, I call it pushing because of my whole design of dog motorsports and the electric dog sleds on wheels that I've designed. But once this thing's rolling, it's more about using the brakes so they don't get too fast. And you never go faster than your slowest dog. And at this point, sometimes it changes up. It's usually Lola, but because she is the oldest, and it's not so much her age. She's still, for sled dog terms, relatively young. She's 8 years old, 7.5. But they get dogs out there 12 years old running the sleds. So, but with her, it's motivation, and she's usually, if a squirrel bounces out on us, she'll pick it up and do the outer atmosphere. But she gets on the trail, she's real excited, and she's like, "Okay, Dad, give me some more excitement. I need it, or I'm gonna chill." It's more about motivation, and that's with all dogs, trying to find what they like to do to get them the proper exercise they need. Some dogs like to play fetch. Most huskies are not like that, and it's never going to be enough exercise for them unless you do it until your arm falls off, like a day and a half straight, maybe. So they get a rocket launcher, let them go fetch. Douglas candy. So just something in the back of my mind says that might have been my uncle's store, my aunt and uncle, where it was James Mallon's candies, and I'll look that up. I'll ask my cousin. But we are on the Wildwood, in Wildwood, New Jersey, on the boardwalk, just having a ball. So that was just a camera, was saltwater taffy. So there's a bunch of saltwater taffy. So that probably wasn't there's aquarium. So I'm a big aquarium guy, and I love fish and keeping them, and reptiles. I used to keep snakes. Howdy. Good. How are you? Have a great day. Thank you. Gonna stop and water right after you get this shot. Oh, guys, easy, ho. Gotta watch getting out of here, folks. I got so many wires hanging off of me, straps hanging off of me. Throw some water out. And this is heavy water, folks. Good girls. Hey, we're rolling, bud. Sorry for the labored breathing there. I was pulling out these water bowls. Might have a little ice. No, it's just a wrapper, which I will dispose of. Never litter. Always respect the environment and surroundings. Leave it as you found it. Unless you can better it, of course. What I do is I film a lot of this with Ray-Bans. And Ray-Ban Meta glasses, they're called. I'm putting them away. Put the new ones on. Start up the cameras. Okay, Meta. Start recording. So, folks, we're on the boardwalk. Wildwood, New Jersey. We're doing great. We just got on. I'm getting a reading in my ear. We've got 1.5 miles, a little better, actually. Dogs are doing great. We're doing great. We're in front of Core Brothers, but unfortunately they're closed. So no pup ice cream, no ice cream for the WooFDriver, no ice cream for my co-pilot today. We don't exactly need ice cream. It's a little cool out here. Not cold, but it's a little cool. So we will look for some hot chocolate or some coffee, something along those lines. We're doing great. We anticipate this being like 3.5 to 3.7 miles, and then we'll turn around and come the other way. I usually don't turn around, but for special events like this, where we can do this because it's off season and so cold or anticipating a snowstorm, we can actually get in to do this with a sled dog team, like you see, a small team like I have, using Dog Motorsports. And that's why we're taking advantage of this. So we're doing less miles. Now, it is supposed to move some snow in here later today. So, okay, good girls, we're going to go. So they're carrying on because they want to go. We're going to go. Relax. Relax. Okay, I know. So when they want to go, they'll carry on and they'll start pulling this thing without me. Hey, no. Okay, girls. Yeah, they'll pull it without me in it. Especially if they see something of interest, like motion, in front of them. Okay. Ready, Scott? Come on, guys, hike. So, this is what I call, again, Dog Motorsports, but no motor needed. This is probably perfectly level, this boardwalk, or pretty darn close to it, and zero resistance because there's no snow, there's no dirt, there's no grass, there's nothing. It's just boards, and in some places, concrete. Good girls. So we flew getting on here, which is good. I'll let them go sprint speeds because we're doing a short run today. As I mentioned, probably more like 7 miles. We'll see how this pans out, and we might even, sometimes we'll find another trail in the area and go there. Sometimes this will continue. That's the big roller coaster I used to go on as a kid. Wow, it's still pretty big. It's got to be it. Now, they might have altered it some, changed it some, beefed it up some, but it was pretty big back then. So if you're just tuning in, my aunt and I had a couple, aunt and uncle had a couple candy stores on this boardwalk, and then I had another uncle. It's closed up here. Boardwalk's closed up here, dude. So hey, bro, they got boardwalk closed. I wonder if I could get around this.
What, a part of it's closed or the whole thing's closed? I mean, you should be able to just cut out onto the road.
That's what I'm...
Like where we park and then get back on.
That's what I'm hoping. Can you see how far ahead it looks closed? So this is what happens in the WooFDriver world. Hey, come on. So watch this, folks. I'm going to do a YouTube. I'm going to come. Oh, hang on. Stop. Haul, come around. 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 Good girls. Haul, come around. Good girls. Come on. No. Good girls. See what you think, Scott. Do you guys know? Do you know how far that's closed?
It's closed for 5
5 blocks? So I can go on the road and pick it back up. I could go on the road, I guess, hypothetically. Cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So that's the story. That's how it goes here in WooFDriver land, folks. Okay, Meta. Stop recording. Scott, 5 blocks. Let's go on the road. It's closed for 5 blocks, so we're going to try to go on the road.
Yeah, you should drive. There's hardly any. This is more dead than city road.
Very true.
We got 1 dog and 1 cat. I don't think we can.
We got room for 1 more. Have a great day. Thanks. You landing the drone, Scott? Oh, okay. I'll wait. I can wait. They're not bitching too bad yet. Always adversity. Come on, guys. Yes, sir. You never know, right? Haw, haw, haw. Have a great day. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. What's that? Yeah, it was the rack on the back hitting. Easy, girls. This is why I have good brakes on here, folks, because we're going down. See how the bike doesn't touch, even on that steep hill, the bottom bars? That's because this one is high up. We knew we might be challenged with some unusual grades and areas. Think you go left? Yeah. He said 5 blocks, dude. Yep. Is that a double yellow line? Yep. Haw, haw, haw. Good job, bud. Good job. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, might as well. So, folks, count 5 blocks. So, folks, we're on the main Ocean Avenue here in Wildwood, New Jersey, and we're here because we're trying to avoid the closed part of the boardwalk. So we're going 5 blocks is what we understand that it's closed for. And it's so dead around here, we're just right in the middle of the road and not having a problem. Now, I've got my co-pilot tagging along the back. And, of course, I'm going to be very careful at these intersections. But we were told 5 blocks and we'll be back in business. So we're attempted to do that. This is 3, correct?
There was actually signs back there that said entry at Montgomery and entry at Spicer. So I guess those are the 2 roads that guarantees.
10-4, 10-4.
You're right.
So we do have some cars coming through, folks. Yeah, and you can see, and you can see where it's closed off. They've been having fences at least. This one's good. Oh, no. Is that good or no? Okay. Hike. That's how we do it here in WooFDriver land, folks. Riding the highways. Okay, Meta. Start recording. So, folks, I know what you're thinking to yourself. What is WooFDriver doing now? What is he up to? And we're actually on Ocean Avenue in Wildwood, New Jersey, because the boardwalk, we're off season. They're doing some maintenance here. Hop ahead of me, Scott. Yep. Does it look like we can get on there?
Nope, keep rolling straight.
Cool. Thanks, bud. Well, 5 blocks was wrong. Yeah. But this is awesome. This is cool, too. we'll take any kind of mushing we can get sometimes. Dogs love the variety. I heard someone yell. I'm always looking. Does someone have a dog? And because we attract them. That's closed there too. We attract other animals. We're like a magnet because other dogs think, oh, that's a party I want to get in on. Or they think that they want to defend their property and there's a wolf pack coming to rouse the day up. So my co-pilot is trailing me just to ensure my safety. And this is pretty common with trails we run, especially in the off season like now, because you have hunting and you have trail maintenance, and sometimes they'll add on to the trail, they'll work on it, like I said, maintenance. So sometimes the trail just ends, like that boardwalk just ended. And then
We can make this left here.
10-4, 10-4. Where am I going? Oh. Okay, so there's a grate to my right. The dogs probably won't have a problem with. And where do we get on the boardwalk? Can you tell?
I do believe we go up this ramp right here. Let me verify before we get you stuck, but we're safe now. After I take this right, we should be right back on the promenade.
That does look about right to me, but check it out. Good idea.
Yep, go for it. Come on up here. It's clear. We're good.
10-4, thanks, Scott. 10-4. So that's the whole reason I got a co-pilot there, folks. I mean, I could have done this without him, and I've done plenty without my co-pilot when in my younger years running dogs. But when we get here in this situation, I want to be. It's just going to be easier and less having to worry about everything we. Come on, girls. Come on. No. Gee, this is the boardwalk, folks. We're back on. How cool is this? So this is the Wildwood Convention Center. No. Okay, so sorry, I was just talking to my AirPods. But don't always cooperate, folks. Back on the boardwalk. How cool is that? So right now, I'll get a reading how much we've got, but I gotta imagine we got close to 2 miles, if not a little better, and we're still going in one direction. So that means everything you see we've done, we're gonna do it in reverse, which is awesome. I mean, typically the dogs aren't as pumped to go backwards or to go where they've already been. They smell their scent. They know what kind of excitement they had there, and they're just like looking for new pastures, looking for something new. That's why when I travel, my wingman drops us off in one point and picks us off in another, like 10, 20, even 30 miles up the trail. Here, we're not going to have that luxury because this is short. We wanted to get a run in today with pending weather. We didn't want to go too far. It was about 3 hours from our home base. But we started going down to North Carolina or way up in New York. We felt like there might be a chance for us to get caught in inclement weather in the van, not so much with the dog sled, but in the van and driving. So we wanted to be close by and something exciting and new, and that's why we're here, and something we normally can't do, but this is a perfect day for it. And again, bikes. And I had someone on social media ask me, well, WooFDriver, I want to do what you're doing, which I love. I love to inspire people. That's why I share everything I do. But WooFDriver, I want to do what you're doing, but before I invest in the bike and building a similar contraption to what you did, the electric dog sled on wheels, how do I know that I'm welcome on trails? And it's a valid point. So I've designed this around almost all trails. They're called, or at least all rail trails. Rail trails are old railroad beds, essentially, that the line doesn't run through anymore, doesn't use those tracks. So they take the tracks up and they make it for bike riding, pedestrians, sometimes even ATVs, sometimes snowmobiles, etc. So any rail trail I designed this bike for, because rail trails, there's over 2,200 of them in the country from the last reading I knew when they did a count. And there's almost guaranteed a rail trail somewhere close to where you live. And that's how I got involved with this. I started out on a rail trail close to me, and it was all wolf driving from there. And I started off in a different capacity. I was doing a dog on the side, 2 dogs on the side. So I was even wider than what I am now. So I made this, fast forward 30 years, and I made this electric dog sled on wheels within the dimensions of a standard trike. A trike is a recumbent trike, 3-wheel bike, about 35 inches. So I try to stay below 36 inches. What that does for you is you can make it through almost all the bollards and gates, and that means you're pretty much trail worthy. You're not motorized in the way that the trail wouldn't let you on. Most of these trails will allow some, you have to check, of course, your local laws and ordinances, but they'll allow some form of electric bike, and then you just have to be sure you're in control of your dog, which usually sometimes are 4 feet or 6 feet leads. This is shorter than that. This is like, technically speaking, like an 18-inch lead, if that. So my dogs are fully under control, and I'm not sure if this is the end of the boardwalk. Hey, where do I go from here?
You want to veer left and the promenade continues.
10-4, thanks, bud, 10-4. Haul over. Another reason for the co-pilot. I couldn't see it clearly. I'm wearing camera glasses. If you saw me, well, you might be seeing me from one of my other videos. Howdy! Never know what you'll see out here, right? Good girls, good girls. Good girls. Oh, this is cool. Okay, Meta. So, folks, just going through the Wildwood crest sign. I wanted to get that. You know, I don't know if this is, well, it's not the boardwalk, obviously. I don't know how far this goes on, but we've got about 2.5 miles now. So we're hoping to get 4 miles. Howdy. Hoping to get 4 miles. And now it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is fine on time, and we've got plenty of daylight left. Again, we could run at night, but we're not going to run the boardwalk at night, at least not now. We're going to see how far we can get down here and see if we can get that 3 to 4 miles. Well, 3 miles is probably more like it, but we'll see. And this is all about the exploring and the adventuring aspect. Dogs are actually doing really well. They're enjoying it. You can see a lot of people say to me, why don't you go faster? Well, I go the speed the dogs want to go. They control the whole pace. If there is a distraction, something I have to get them away from, I might kick the motor in then. And if they don't want to pull, these dogs are fully capable of pulling, then I will use the motor to drive the bike, propel the bike. But like I said, we're on easy rolling area because of the flat terrain, level terrain. And, keep off of dunes. And I did see a trail that went out towards the ocean, but who knows? My co-pilot can check that out. Just doing some camera housekeeping, on and off and everything in between. Caution vehicle crossing, so we're still moving, folks. You never know, like, when I look trails up, sometimes they'll say, oh, this trail is 13 miles out and back. And then you get there and it's like 25 miles out and back. And then you look up and it tells you it's a 25-mile trail and it's like a 18-mile trail or 60. I mean, sometimes they're just way off. So we're going to see what we've got down here. Hey, Scott, can you tell anything where we're at?
Not yet. I am packing up and racing up to you. I'll be able to give you a much more solid answer when we come up there.
10-4. This might be it, but I'm not sure. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sure. I can't. It's hard. Okay. Ho, guys. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. They're cooperating now. No. We travel the East Coast from Maryland. Okay, we're gonna go to Sec Nikita.
I'm sorry. Hold on, guys.
Oh.
Hold on. This is too huge.
How far does this go up?
You got about another less than a mile.
Less than a mile?
Yeah.
Okay. And
At the
nothing,
end,
and
where that big white building,
yep.
but then if you go around on the street, you can continue down.
How much further?
Till what?
Can we keep going? Is it, will I have to keep riding on the street then?
No, you can access the beach.
Okay.
Maybe 2 or 3 blocks
Okay.
after.
Okay, cool. Okay, girls. We're going. They're all girls. And they don't like sitting still.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
No worries.
Too cute.
Come on, girls. Hike. Thank you so much. I grew up here as a kid, but years ago. Good talking to you. Thank you so much. Have a great day, ma'am. Thank you. So I'm getting a reading in my ear. So about 3 miles, and we thought we could go 3.5, but anything extra, if we can get that 3.5 in, is bonus points, but who knows? She was talking about I have to ride on the road. Actually, not yet. She said a little less than a mile, so I think that 3.6, 3.5 is going to be pretty accurate. How cool is this? So she said less than a mile, but then you can go on the street and pick up something else back up. So I'll let you hunt it down and see what you come up with. But keep getting your shots. It's all good. Hi there. Good. How are you? She said you can. Thank you. Thank you so much. So also, folks, when I pick a day like today where I'm going to do less mileage, it's because we got a good run in on, actually, what is today? On Monday. We were at the farm, and that was just fantastic. So, I keep them really busy. With sled dogs, you've got to keep them rolling. Now, we're not doing big distances, 50, 100 miles. They can travel that far in a day with proper conditioning and training and proper conditions. Once you get into a groove, if you're training for a race or a particular haul, then you have to keep them going to keep their metabolism fired up. Sled dogs can control their metabolism. I mean, they don't make a conscientious effort, but their body controls it. So as they do more, their metabolism gets more conditioned. Now, their metabolism is like no other in the sense that, at least no other that I know of, go to my website to read this. It's been a while, but they burn fat stores, and it can turn into glycogen, if I'm saying that right. I get words confused. But it's not like humans and not like other animals. They've done scientific studies on it, and there's some great articles, but I don't know to what extent they know. Or they've studied it, So it's really interesting. But people say, well, how do you know they can go that far? Well, because of their whole metabolism, their whole body's built around long distance hauls and in extreme conditions. So, it's just because over years, these dogs were for transportation. And now, with me, they're more pets, but there are people that do this, obviously, for working conditions, whether it's sled dog tours or racing or for distance, whatever. So they'll have big teams, they'll have maybe 50 dogs. The team's not 50 dogs, but they'll have 20-some dogs that are the team. And then 20 more that they alternate with, whatever. So it's big areas. They need lots of land to do that. So, hey, do I ride on the road here? Forget it. I see it. I go to the right. All good.
Come back with that last part.
All good. I just didn't see the sidewalk. I got confused. All good. I'm good.
Yeah, cool. I'm launching the drone now. I'm at just past this rental place. You'll see a big old sign right in front of you. And I think we'll be able to go left, and there's more Boardwalk. But I'm gonna drone you and find out at the same time.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you. So this is, again, we're off the Boardwalk here. This is Wildwood Crest, and I'm just reminiscing, but I think many moons ago we stayed at Wildwood Crest, and this area wasn't as developed as it is now. Really nice the way it's laid out, and makes it such a great area for people to be able to vacation here with their families and ride this on the bike, walk this, get to the boardwalk, etc. So this is Palm Road. Some people follow us on GPS, on Google Maps, or they look the video up just to see where we were at. And we'll have some aerial views too, so they'll be able to see. Maybe you don't see this area from the air and it looks totally different. It's really cool. I love being able to do aerial views. That's what my co-pilot does. So I'm still able to go. So we use the drone also to see the lay of the land, so we know if we can keep going, to almost do reconnaissance. So we're going in the Sunrise Park, they call this. Again, I'm not really familiar with this area, but when I was a kid, I used to come here. We used to spend summers here, or at least weeks here at a time, go home, refuel essentially, stay at home a couple weeks, come back for another part of the summer. So we got 3.37 miles, so it is approaching the actual length that was said. You got it.
Stop for a minute.
Sure.
Oh, that is so cool.
Thanks so much. Easy, girls, easy. Ho, ho, ho.
Wait a minute. This is not possible.
It's not something you see every day, right?
Oh my God.
Come on, girls, hike.
That is so cool.
Thanks so much. I appreciate that, bud. Thank you so much. You too, man. Appreciate it again.
Are you technically motorized?
I got a backup motor. Thank you. So, he was asking for motorized. I mean, the dogs make it motorized essentially, but see bike rental place. So hopefully this goes on. Again, my co-pilot's doing some surveillance, reconnaissance, and seeing how we can go on. I see the green path there.
It doesn't really lead anywhere.
No?
Yeah. So this is a good spot to U-turn. I was holding the shot, but I'll get exploratory now.
That's cool. Let's water them right here.
Yeah.
I can. You can do your stuff. Okay, girls. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you watered up. Here you go, good girls. So when we stop, I always do just a brief paw check to make sure that, God forbid you would see any blood or any irritation. Sometimes they can catch a nail. Anything can happen. It doesn't usually happen, but now's a good time to check. And I'm just going to change my glasses out, folks, as I get ready to do some more filming. That's how you're able to watch us. Let's see. Well, it's right on line with what they said about 3.5 miles we got now, so.
Yeah, there's a couple parks that we passed. You probably
Look at there.
remember them, just like this right here.
Yeah.
We have decent paths all through them, so if you want to take them there just for the smells, I'm sure other dogs have been there, etc. And they're all safe, like enclosed in an enclosed area.
Really?
It'd be good just to spin around just for the sake of it.
Okay.
Beyond that, we either got to get back on the road, or we'll go back on the
Boardwalk to the road, yeah.
Yep.
I'll let you lead that way. There were little paths down to the beach, it looked like, but I don't know if we could go on there.
They say, I was reading the
Oh.
signs, they say your permit has to be visible at all times, so they're probably pretty strict.
Okay. We won't do that.
We'll down in season, but we should probably, if we come back, get a permit.
Yeah.
And then we'll just be able to do whatever we want.
This was cool. At least this was better than Ocean City. You got good stuff?
Oh yeah, it's a lot more built up around here too.
It
Ocean
is.
City was probably more picturesque for the droning.
Was it?
But
Yeah.
around here, they got all these playgrounds and
Yeah.
walls and designs.
And we own the area. There's nobody else out here.
Yeah.
Go, girl. You got everything working so nicely, Scott.
That GoPro shot's probably super cool.
Oh, man, dude.
When the hair is not in the way anyway.
Yeah, you're going to have that.
Coming for a landing here, it'll look cool.
Inya's enjoying her water. She plays in the water. That's just, they do cool their pads. Their pads are where they sweat from, so it's a real effective way of cooling them. But it might be a little warm, their pads. I mean, this is not cold out per se. Let me see what the temperature reading is. I don't even know. Hey, Siri, what temperature is it? Oh, it's busy. It's telling me what we done. 3.5 miles exactly, Scott. So we should get 7 in. Hey, when you can, put the waters up. Hey, Siri, what's the weather? Hey, Meta. Hey, Siri, what's the current temperature?
I know.
35 degrees. I don't know why it feels warm to me.
It feels warm to me too.
Yeah.
It might be the humidity. There's dogs over there, so I'm just.
Is there?
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Relax. No worries. They're back behind you to the right.
Are they on the boardwalk?
They're walking away from us.
Okay.
They are. If you were to take this right and then go around this park, they are in the park to your back right.
Okay.
But they're teeny tiny little dogs, so
Oh,
they
yeah.
definitely have control. Both
I think she just wants to go.
she does.
Nikita, and this is the Symphony of Huskies.
You are good to roll.
I'll let you put that away, Scott. Nikita, talking the language of your people, right? Of your Huskies, of your family. Good job, Scott. I'm going to start them off. Okay, Meta. Start recording. Start recording. Okay, Meta. Start recording. So, folks, we are in Wildwood, New Jersey. Easy, girls. G, 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 G. Good girls. G, G, come around. G, come around. G, come around. Good girls. And haul. Hey, you lead the way, Scott. Oh, cool. They're going to kick a little speed up here. Well, they're moving, folks. Dogs are all out. So my proper command when I do a U-turn like that is to come around. Whether you come around from the left or the right. Oh, we are rolling now. We are rolling. They're opening it up. They say when you open up your engine, going back to when I was a kid. I can't go too deep into that. We're doing things we shouldn't be doing, probably. I won't do them anymore. Okay. We are in Wildwood, New Jersey. That guy got a kick out of that. I think it was a guy I just talked to. I think the dogs were really fired up. Now, they're fired up for a couple reasons. We had a longer break than normal, and because the dogs, there were supposedly some smaller dogs there that were nearby, Scott said, my co-pilot said. He's always on the lookout because we want to keep the dogs as safe as possible, just from sometimes people's dogs get away from them or they have them off leash. They shouldn't.
Through this park on our left. Easy access.
Sure. So we're going to do a little off-roading here, folks.
Right where I went is fine, just a minor bump.
Perfect, man. Love it when you tell me like that. They're going to mark it. Yeah, that's okay. Let them mark it. Let them enjoy it. Come on, guys. Cyan. Good girl. So we do sometimes a little bit of extracurricular activities just to get a little bit more mileage or to varietize it up for the dogs. And this is a little, just a roundabout basically that It's really cool, actually. The dogs are tearing it up, folks. See, this is a different area than when they came back and smelled their scent and knew they had been there, and that's why they're all excited. So you got a little bit of different turns, twists and turns, and all that good stuff, folks. They're getting it in. They're getting it in. There's like nobody here. It's desolate because of the off-season, the projected snowstorm, weather conditions coming in. Right now it's nice. I mean, it's 35 degrees, but yeah, we got a little bit of a wind chill, but haul. So I'm trying to, because we're so long, I can go through the grass there. Come on, girls. Haul over. I'll go right through them gates. That was cool, Scott. Good find, dude. Easy, girls. Am I clear? Cool. Good job, buddy. Good job. That's just a little bit of extracurricular mushing. So to my right is the Atlantic Ocean. And to my left is Ocean Avenue, which we're going to go on again because we have to deviate off the boardwalk as they're doing some construction. And actually, the detour wasn't too bad because the roads are pretty much empty. But of course, I wouldn't want to do it myself. And I didn't bring my blinky lights today. I usually have them. Actually, they're in the van because we didn't think we'd have to detour. But always expect the unexpected. So that's a me failing. There's a truck down there. I just heard a loud engine, or a bigger engine than a car. But I used to drive a truck, so I'm all about knowing what's going on usually along those lines. This is just awesome, folks. So we'll wind up with probably 7 miles, a little better maybe, which is good for today. It's not the most mileage, of course, but it's sometimes what I like to do is leave the dogs wanting a little more so they anticipate it more the next time. And keeping them on their feet. Now, I like them to learn to pace themselves on the longer runs, but varietizing it really helps them purge their speed sometimes, because I'll let them purge it. If we're doing longer mileage, I'll hold them back more with the brakes. But I'll usually pace them along like that. But they have to learn to pace themselves, too, to a certain extent, which they do. And they've got endless energy, as I was talking about earlier, the metabolism and how they work, their body. So when I hear people start talking loud, like I heard those people, I always wonder, could there be a dog off leash that's chasing us again that we didn't see? So this is the Crest. This is Wildwood Crest, the Crest Arts Pavilion. Good girls. So for the dogs, even just traveling to here like we do is work for them. Not work, but it's somewhat stressful. It's kind of an activity in some senses. I mean, they're laid up in the crate. Of course, if we have longer runs, we'll get them out. But it's anticipation. That's what I'm looking for, the word I'm looking for. So that burns on them too. So there's only been a few times that we've gone places where we just can't do what we thought we were going to do. Either the weather is too trying. Sometimes the bikes will break. I usually have backup bikes. But over the years, these incidences can happen. So I noticed that the dogs, even when we get home and we haven't run, they're still full of piss and vinegar, but they're the next day, they're like, when it calms down, they're like, well, that car ride was a long ride, Dad. We're tired today. Not that they couldn't get up and keep going, but no. She wanted to pull over to the right. So usually when dogs deviate, if they go left to right, or they're going to stop and get distracted, we say on by. That's what mushers will say. Now we got a little dog up there. I see someone walking a dog. The dog is off leash? Thank you. Did you say there's a dog off leash, Scott? Oh, that's a cat. Right. Easy, girls. This is when the mock speeds kick in, folks. There's a cat there. Easy, easy. Nope, nope. Haul. Howdy. Okay, so we're 4.34 miles right now. And, okay, Meta, start recording. So, folks, once again, we're on the Wildwood, New Jersey boardwalk, or seawall, I think they call this area, before we get to the actual boardwalk. We've already run the boardwalk, all 3.5 miles of the boardwalk seawall combined. Furthest we could go. We've had to get on the road a little bit just because they're doing some construction, so a little detour. But that's why I travel with my team. Dogs are doing great. We're doing great. Fun seeing these areas that are desolate, ghost towns in the off months, in the off season. Come on, good girl. So there's a sidewalk crack up there. I'm just going to keep them out of it. Always paying attention to terrain. You never know when something comes up in your way on the road, whether it's just some grates.
The dog up here I was talking about is gone. No worries there.
10-4, thanks, bud. Was it off leash, did you say?
Yeah, but only on the beach. Once they came back to the walkway, they put it right back on, so they were fine.
Excellent. 10-4 on that. Thank you. So I'm assuming you heard that conversation where there was a dog off leash and they put him right on leash. People take their dog to the beach and then they leash him up, which I understand totally. So especially off season, but just didn't want to run into him off leash because my guys are on leash and it's not fair to them. And you never know what can evolve, what can happen. We're talking 3:30 right now on the clock there, the beach clock, if you will. The beach again is to my right, and that was, I believe, the Wildwood Crest area. That when you can see the sign, we're coming back out of it onto the boardwalk, the main part of the boardwalk, because this is all paved or concrete here. And yep, that's boardwalk. I guess that sign kind of tells you it's the boardwalk, huh? WooFDriver's a little slow sometimes. Awesome. Good girls. Again, that's why my co-pilot will ride up ahead, just to make sure everything's good, film us, and keep everything happening as much as possible. Keep me alert. Good girls. Now, sometimes the dogs will try to sniff the bollards that we just went through, just because every dog and their brother, mother, and everybody pees there, marks it. So that was a little bit of a hill, and nice to have the motor there for that. I think we go about a quarter or half mile on the boardwalk. I think I see the orange signs that it's closed up there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over, see someone walking in the path there. And I'm just going to move over to this part, which is kind of cool that you can do that. Good girls. So I was just starting the cameras up, folks, if you saw me moving. If you probably didn't see me moving. So cool. Okay, Chris, we're on our way back to you. Still got a few miles, but it was about 3.5 miles, so it was pretty accurate. Howdy.
So it was right.
Yes, sir, and it's a really nice boardwalk. Yes, sir, and it was a really nice boardwalk. And we did have to ride like 5-6 blocks on the road, but it's empty, like you said. So, wish there was more here. If you see any areas you think we could stop at and just run, like that cool bridge we found, we can do that. If you find anything, I doubt you will, but just putting the word out there. So sometimes we'll find little areas, a mile or two, or even a half mile, cool bridge we can cross. We'll pack everything up, keep the dogs' harnesses on, except for Cyan, she could chew hers, and head out to another cool area when we do less mileage. On days we do less mileage. I'm actually really dressed for this, probably overdressed, because 35 feels warm to me. We're just conditioned for this. So if you remember, this is the Wildwood Convention Center on the way up here, and that is where we detour and head to Ocean Avenue, the main road here, the main drag. Almost 5 miles now, so a couple miles left. Good girls. And the beach to the right, folks. I don't know if you can see that, but this is what it's all about. Love and life in WooFDriver land. I know I say that a lot. I say it in my videos, but this is my happy place and my utopia when I'm not with my wife. Just because making my dogs happy, being able to do this with them and discover these areas and make these memories together, which are sometimes once in a lifetime. We'll be at this area, especially a boardwalk like this. We did it and we conquered it, but I've never been here before. We probably won't. To run the dogs. We probably won't come back unless it's the only place we can run them. But it is a shorter distance, and it is usually more crowded when you get into season. We certainly wouldn't come back then. So it's few and far between times we'll get here, which makes it even more, I'm going to say special, but a more vivid memory, because they don't, you're not there 300 times. Oh yeah, I remember this time. I remember I was at the Wildwood Boardwalk. That we'll remember because we were here once, pretty much. Now, we do visit trails in different seasons we get back to. And there's some trails that are our go-to trails, and some trails that are just too big to do. I think I take a left somewhere coming up before I get to that. Whoa. Back up. Okay. Easy, girls. Come on. Nope. So I missed that turn. Nope. Still made it. Oh, I didn't realize that was steps. Probably could have gone down on this bike. Easy girls. Cool beans, Scott. Cool beans, buddy. I told Chris to try to see if he could find some scenic area we could go to for a stop like we did that bridge.
Yeah, the rest of them. I want to drone the damn theme park over there, but the construction has us in the worst place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Because I'd love you to get it, too.
It seems like that's what they're probably working on.
Yep. So I'm going to take a right up here, right? Come on, guys, hike. And you can see when we stopped, none of the dogs lay down. So they're not really winded yet. We're going to go wide. Gee. Thanks, bud. Gee. Yep. Keep me posted. Thanks, bud. Good girls. Okay, Meta's out of juice. So we're back on the roadway here, what they call Ocean Avenue. And if I was sure, I didn't check last time that sidewalk was rideable for us, I would do it because it's wide there. But remember, we're only going down. I think it turned out to be 6 or 7 blocks. Wave to everybody. Just the friendly musher, they call me. Or I call me. How awesome is this, folks? And the dogs are fine. They're doing fine. See, sometimes on that sidewalk, I'm looking, it can get a little tight. Sometimes on these roads, I'm always telling you that there's grates. Usually the grates won't mess with these size dogs, but you never know. Actually, Lola's got a little bit of a pace going. So we got 5.1 miles. So last time we had to do this, which is just a few weeks ago in Ocean City when conditions got too icy to ride. We rode one way of the boardwalk, but we didn't ride the other way. And my co-pilot's bike had some issues, so it was on my own a lot of the way. But we rode on the road. That was...
Heads up, man. Gonna pass us on the left.
10-4, thanks, bud. 10-4, thank you. They're picking up a little bit of a pace. Got a van coming by me on my left. And so we were on their main highway, coastal highway, I think they call it there. And a cop drove by, and I said, "Oh, I know he's going to tell me not to be on there." We couldn't even be on the sidewalks there. It was too much snow. And the cop just actually pulled out his phone and started filming us and took some good video and gave me a thumbs up. He liked it. Then another cop passed. There's a lot of cops there. Probably because of off season, they don't have as much to do. So they had some WooFDriver entertainment. That's cool. We always appreciate all the people, all the first responders, police, firemen, military, everybody. I can't thank them enough because that gives us our freedom, actually. So I'm all happy about that. Always respecting and thankful, grateful for all the people that do that. And as you can see to my right, I don't know if you can, but the boardwalk is still closed there, the access, so we have to keep riding down because we don't want to be on the road, even though it's really not a problem at this point. But better, the quicker we get off the road, the better for us. Do you remember what road it was we turned?
I think it's this next right. If not, it's the one after that. We're at.
I think it's here. Is that clear? Can we go there?
Oh yeah, go right.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. G.
Before you get stuck on the road,
Oh, I don't know. There might be a fence there. We can go? Cool. Pull over. Awesome, buddy. So we were able to pick this up a little sooner than I thought. This might be where we got off. I can't remember, but so I'm using motor here, folks. So I'm climbing pretty good. Oh, this is exactly where it closed. Excellent. Okay. Haul. Good deal, bud. We can get one more water, I guess. It's quiet here. Easy, girls. Oh. I think I got a battery change too, Scott.
On a camera?
Yep. It is my mid one, that one. Yeah. If that's the mid camera, which I think it is. Good job, buddy. Let me change my glasses out real quick. Good time to get the dogs watered, get the batteries right, change my glasses that are cameras too, and keep rolling, folks. So we got a little better than 5 miles, Scott.
We do better than that.
Yeah. Okay.
Where are you guys from?
Maryland. We came just to run here. We run up and down the East Coast to run the dogs. So.
Here and then do this, or did you come?
Oh, we came right from Maryland, and we'll be home tonight. What's that? Oh, no, we came. They could. I mean, sled dogs. I mean, they could really,
Right,
but
exactly. That's
yeah,
what I was thinking.
yeah, no, but we didn't do that. We're too laid back. We're too the Cadillac of dog driving. Yeah, it's a shame they got this close. I guess. What are they doing down there? Do you know?
Redecking.
Redecking?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
they
I guess this is the time.
Boardwalk. That's the last phase.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wherever we go this time of year, because it's off season.
Did it in 5 phases.
Oh, I got you.
Last year, and then
Oh, really?
it'll reopen probably by Easter.
That's cool. That's cool. Very cool. When's it start getting crowded here?
May 1st.
May 1st? Yeah,
May
that's
1st.
season
Yeah,
starts.
Like the weekend starts. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Cool.
Kids competitions, the rides open.
Yeah.
Weather's good. So then Memorial Days.
I used to come here as a kid because I had a lot of family down here, and they actually had 2 candy stores on the boardwalk, saltwater taffy,
Nice.
James Mallon's it was called, and
Yeah. They used to be right there.
was it right there?
The Chillin' Pineapple. No, the one next to it, the green
Yeah,
door.
that okay. Yes, that looks familiar with that
was
the mall.
Mallon's. And then the original
There
one, or
was-
I don't know if it's original, but the other one's still up there.
Is it still up there? It says James Mallon's.
Yeah, it's between 24th and 25th Street.
So and the boardwalk starts at 27th. Where?
17.
16th.
So, and it comes 16th and it runs north.
So I passed it because I did
This
the whole
is
thing.
3800.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been on that side. Yeah, it's
I got to
inside.
get a picture.
It's a plaza that kind of goes.
Does it say it on the outside or no?
Should, yeah.
Okay. Just
Between 25th and 26th, you'll see Sorrento's Pizza, and then the plaza goes in a little bit.
Okay.
It's in there.
cool.
They don't have the game still up, right? At this
I don't
time.
think so.
There's like a little game plaza there.
Is there?
Yeah, the games are there. Well, I mean, the kiosks.
The kiosks
are
are there,
still
but,
yeah,
um,
but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's between
So that's cool. Yeah.
24, 25.
Who was it? Joe? Was Joe here?
No. Well, Mike was the father. My aunt and uncle Claire and Jim, and then their son Mike, and then Jerry and Harris were their sons that were probably my age, 55, 60 years old. And then I had an uncle who had, and I don't even know the name of it, but it was at the end. It was Easy Girls, ho ho ho. At the end, they had a almost like a drugstore. 5 and 10 cent store. So yeah, I would come here every summer, and I haven't been here in like 40 years now. So looks a lot different. But I ride the roller coaster all the time. Is that the original roller coaster? Not that one, but further down the wooden roller coaster. Do you think that's it? No.
That's mid 90s.
Okay.
That's mid 90s.
Because
The original one on Hunts Pier is not.
Hunts Pier. That's
not
it.
there anymore.
It's not there.
The Flyer.
The Flyer. That's
Down for 30 years.
how cool. Cool.
That's
Well,
our actual other store, our main store.
was there?
It's called East Side Surf Shop.
see it
It's
on
on that
that side,
location.
there's a big sign.
Where the
Hunts Pier.
right in front of Hunts Pier.
That's cool. I'll check it out.
And then we have a new location here.
Awesome. Good luck with that. Hey, good talking to you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you again. Appreciate it. You good, Scott? Hey, we never got that battery. Oh, you did? Yep, cool. That's it. Yes, you did. It's working. Well, they're... Okay, Meta. Start recording. So, folks, we are rocking and rolling down the boardwalk in Wildwood, New Jersey. That dogs are all fired up. Check them out, dude. You're getting this awesome. I mean, they are almost achieving Mach speeds here. I mean, they are really rolling. So, I'd love to adjust my camera on me, but I can't because they are going so fast I don't take my hands off the steering wheel. We stopped for a little while. Careful. A little while longer than we normally do, just because how cool is this area, folks? You can imagine it in the summer, everything in season, and all the people here just having a ball, real loud, the smell of popcorn and steak subs and pizza and all that good stuff. We stopped and chatted with some folks around here that were building out their second store on the boardwalk. Surf Shopper, I believe it was. And I was chatting about old times when I used to come here as a kid. It was really cool. Really cool. This is just so awesome, Scott. I'm glad you're getting everything you're getting, man. Boy, the dogs are all fired up.
I think we must be driving into the wind.
You think so? Because it's feeling. That's what's firing them up, probably too.
Still 5 miles away.
Yeah, yeah. You picked the right time to use this camera.
Right in slow-mo too, man. That was really good.
Oh, cool, man. That's cool. So we got almost 6 miles. We'll be done at 7. Yeah, if he finds us a cool place just to do something cool like that bridge, I just don't know what I can think of. Good girls. Good girls. Somebody running there. They're going to chase him. Watch. He'll set the pace for us. This is a good area to do this too because there's so many stores and the beach to the right for the 360 camera. Now I want to do the Atlantic City Boardwalk, dude. That'll be coming up before it gets in season.
Oh yeah, I get it, yeah.
But that's a little longer than this.
I can't feel my freaking finger, but I want to drop
I know. I'm not far behind you and I got gloves on. You don't, so. Holy cow, here they go. So they're really picking up a pace here, folks. How cool is this? So I'm going to go around him. I'll go to my left. I'll get on the concrete over here. Yep, cool. That's good. This will give us against this. Oh, I love the way you staggered the colors. I just realized that. Oh, right in here, I want to shop. I got to take a picture here, Scott. Oh, guys. Hey, maybe you could take a picture for me. Oh, battery change. The other 360. Actually, I'll stay in the cart while you get a picture. I want to get that sign, Mallin's Fudge.
Any particular camera you want?
No, whatever you can get the best picture with. Mallin's Fudge with me on the dog sled. Maybe even give him some more water.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Just give me something to think about.
Yep. Hey Siri, repeat the last message from Fox News. Of course, had some breaking news. It tells me that I was talking, so it stopped saying it. And then it tells me, oh, you don't like your I get all the news sources. I like to know what's going on in the world. Sorry, Scott, I'm working you.
No.
Shorter ride, but it's just as hard to work.
I wasn't giving up that.
No, I know. I'm so glad he told me where that was.
That's cool. He knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah. Wow, that's it, man. Wait till I send this to my cousin. He'll be like, what the hell? Can you get the whole thing in, or?
Yeah, I might have to swap lenses.
Yeah.
That's one, but it's not good enough. I gotta get another one.
Cool, man. Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Then I'll do my video spiel. Relax. You ain't going nowhere. Oh. Nikita. No, Nikita. We're going to blitz the rest of this boardwalk. I can feel it now. I was saying I like sitting still for these pictures and videos we got to do, but we got to note these memories. They'll last us a lifetime. Good girls. Good girls. Were you able to get me?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I got the full thing. I'm going to do a small pan video, too.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. We are in front of James Mellon's, folks. That was I grew up in that store. Well, not grew up in it, but my family owned it, my cousins, and their parents, their dad, and their grandparents. And I'm here, 45 years later? Good girls. Maybe longer. So we come here every summer for a visit and enjoy the boardwalk and get a lot of candy. Saltwater fudge. Or saltwater taffy, sorry. But they had fudge too. Not taffy fudge, but fudge. Okay, girls, relax. Hey. Good.
Lots.
Okay, Meta, I'm going to get off him. Okay, Meta. I'm going to have to, I get tangled up as no, relax. You got to change the battery, Scott. Cool. Hey. Relax. Relax. While I do this, I do my paw check as I talked about. Hey, good girl. You having fun, good girl? Okay. Do it quick. Okay, Meta. Let me do one. So, folks, we're in front of Mellon's Fudge. The JM stands for James Mellon's Fudge. This was my extended, where my cousins and aunt and uncle owned this many moons ago. I'm going back, I can't believe it's still here. 40 plus years ago, 45, maybe even, 50 years ago. And who knew I'd be running dogs on the electric dog sled on wheels doing dog motorsports. We've got roughly 6+ miles in right now. We're on the Wildwood, New Jersey boardwalk. My co-pilot's trying to keep the dogs calm while I circle the vehicle to give you the view. And this is how we do it in WooFDriver land. So, folks, we are loving life. To the right, we have the dunes again, the sand dunes, if you remember them, if you've been watching me since we started this 7-mile jaunt. We're coming towards the end of the boardwalk, I believe, where I think they call it the sea wall. The rest of the path continues, and oh good, my co-pilot is setting up for, I thought he was going to do our ride over. We have our famous, I call it the Ready ride over. Ready is one of my first co-pilots, and he's no longer with us. Unfortunately, he passed away, and so I do that to, I call it, because he came up with the concept of riding over the cameras. Don't forget the ride over, dude. And
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
yeah, I thought you were setting up for it, and I'm like, oh, I bet you forgot, because we are coming up, I think, within our final mile. So we actually ride over the camera, and because I'm on a 3-wheel bike, so you get it between the bars there, and when you come between the 2 wheels, it's great, but you make sure the 3rd wheel doesn't hit it. You do your best, okay? That's why I buy the warranty on all my cameras. Never know when I'm going to run one over, but it's really, really cool. Actually, it's pretty cool right here because of the entrance. I don't know if that means anything anyway, but actually you could put it in front of the entrance, dude. G over. G over. Easy, girls. Passing 18th Avenue right there. Ho, guys.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm speeding up now. I'll get that shot.
10-4, you can use the ride over there, I'm thinking. And you can film me also, but going through the sign. Tell me when you're ready. Stay. No, no, no. Stay. Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay, stay. Stay. No. Stay. 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 Don't forget slow motion. Uh-oh. Stay. Stay. So we're setting up for the
Rock and roll. It's ready.
maybe super zoom or camera me also, because they're going to roll.
Roger that. Give me about 15 more seconds. I'll let you know.
10-4. 10-4. Stay. So, folks, this is getting towards the end of our run, and it's epic just getting on and off the boardwalk. So when they got a cool sign, they have an arch sign. I don't know if the camera's showing that right now. It's really cool. Easy, girls. Easy. And but they don't want to. They want to just go. Of course, they don't care about any of this. But it's cool because getting them amped up, it'll get some sprint speed because this is a shorter run today. So everything works well. Easy. And it's good for them. Easy to learn patience because suppose I had to stay still. Suppose there was something up ahead. We just had to pause for a bit. Be patient. No. Good girls. Easy girls. But people say, how do you know they love doing this? Well, they love doing it. They'd be laying down and saying, we're not going anywhere. Easy. Easy. Hey. Tell me when.
All set. Rock
Okay, come on, girls. So, folks, blowing down the boardwalk, and I was holding back. It's like holding back some wild horses, but actually, they're not as amped because we've gotten some sprints in, and we've got close to 7 miles under our belt. But we're riding into the wind, which is my co-pilot pointed out, and it's a cool breeze. The wind chill's got to be lower than 5 to 10 degrees. On top of that, the wind moves the scents around and gets them even more amped up. So, gotta do some good aim here. Come on, girls, come on. Good girls. Good girls. That's how we do our ready ride overs. Easy, girls, easy. Should we do one more near the van? Let you speed up?
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I'll be behind you very fast. You probably don't even have to slow down.
10-4 on that. Whew. I'm not actually cold, and I wear kind of thin gloves. I've got heated gloves, but they're just too bulky right now, unless it was super cold, because I got so many cameras to control and tending to the dogs and everything. Howdy. So this is our final stretch here, and it does say keep right. So I again see the divots in the road there, which are just arrows, actually. Cool, man. Cool, buddy. Oh. So, folks, we've got a pit stop here. Come on, girls. And, I'll push it aside as my co-pilot. We'll come back and pick it up. Hey, Scott, mark this place. Please come back and pick up the poop. So couldn't release my brake. Tell me when you're ready for me, brother. Oh. Okay, let me just see. Come on, girls. Oh.
Just a heads up so you're aware, there's a older gentleman walking his very, very small dog on a leash, coming towards you, but very slowly. He definitely has control of his dog, though, so I wouldn't worry about him.
I got a whole thing of poop I'm trying to clean up. Shit. (10-4). So that wasn't any cleanup stuff. That was loosey-goosey. So sometimes, folks, sled dogs, well, most sled dogs learn to do it on the run. Let me know when you're set up too, bud.
Oh, yeah, I'll be ready. He's actually walking back towards the van now, so it might become a bit of a problem when we're here. But I'll talk to
Okay, well, the cool thing is that'll pump the dogs up. So let me know. I'm going to stop them for a sec when we should go.
Roger that.
Ho, girls. Ho, ho, ho. Good girls. Oh. Relax, guys. Okay, hike. So, folks, rocking and rolling. And we got a gentleman with a small dog down here. That's just one of my cameras losing its battery. We got a gentleman with a small dog down here. And we are going to make sure we're in the clear before we make our final approach. I don't see the van, so it must be further down. I keep thinking we're done. But actually, I think this curves. I don't know. I'm a little confused myself here, folks. Oh, it goes around the bend. How are we looking, Scott?
Go ahead and proceed. He's still up here, but within reason. I'm setting up this sort of thing. I was trying to launch the drone, but it's giving me weird errors. But the rollover is still happening.
10-4 on that. 10-4 on that. So we are approaching. We're making our final approach, just like an airplane would say. Okay, so we're gonna have some fun here, folks. Used to say, well, I was the captain of an airplane. I'm the captain of the dogs right now. But this is WooFDriver, and as we take our final approach, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your trays are in their stowaway position, and your seats are in their upright position. On behalf of WooFDriver Dog Ways, it's been a pleasure having you aboard.
He's up here by the trash can. He's in complete control.
10-4 might pump us up a little. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, girls. Howdy. How are you? We got room for one more. Haul come around. 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 Come on, Nikita.
Probably just double ride down the sidewalk, wouldn't you?
No, fine. No.
Because it looks like it's the other down the other way.
Come on, guys.
I don't know how far though.
Let me try. We're gonna go on the sidewalk. I'm gonna turn around and get back up. Help me out. Cross down here, Scott. Come on, girls. Where's there a level part where I could get off?
Right up here.
Does it go down? Yeah. I'm going to go right in the, and I'm just going to do a big U-turn. Am I clear?
I will make sure.
Okay. Okay, G, I can't hear what he's saying. G.
Can't hear you, Chris.
So he can drive the parking plate and just knock the file.
Okay. That's a good idea. Because they're all fired up.
How's the bike been going?
Perfect, man. No issues at all. Not using much battery because they're going. Howdy. Hi. Cool, man. We're just going to try to get another mile or two, so you might want to get your bike. Cool, cool. Thanks. Catch up to me as soon as you can. So, folks, if you heard that, we're just going to try to get another mile or two in just to give the dogs more. I mean, I like to get 10 miles in when I can, but that doesn't always happen. So, and I wave to everybody. Just the flash of the hand, movement will make sure they see me. Now, my co-pilot is going to be behind me soon, but my wingman is behind me now. Perfect, Chris. We'll just see what we can get in, brother.
Yeah, maybe you get to Atlantic City.
10-4 on that. So we would get on the sidewalk, but it's a little narrow, and you just saw somebody was walking by. So, but the dogs have still got it. I mean, they're still kind of amped up. Trying to see what happens here.
Yeah, I don't think you want to see it all.
Just go around to my left.
Yeah,
Just keep following, I guess, till we can't go no more. Cool, Scott.
I think that would take you out of. I don't think you could have rode it though.
Yeah, there were steps also. What was that guy saying?
Oh, he was battling. He's an old guy looking to talk a little bit. Stood up for it.
Hey, were the ride overs good, you think?
Oh, big time. Yeah, those were perfect.
I missed the camera. I don't know how I missed it. I get so confused when at the heat of the moment, I'm like, shit, I got to go to the right. I don't know, but I missed them.
Whatever you did perfect.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. They're all fired up today, the dogs, for some reason. That woman's like, well, what are you guys doing? I'm like, I couldn't stop talking to her. I'm like, what do you think we're doing? I mean, I know people have never seen this before, and I like the sharing it.
I'd say it's a stop sign for right.
10-4 on that, 10-4 on that. He said take a right at the stop sign.
I don't know if the bike signs for the road or for. I think they get pissy if you're riding on the sidewalk.
I think they do too.
Yeah, to the right where that gazebo is the Hereford Inlet Park.
Very cool. He said to the right there's a gazebo, and it's the Hereford Inlet Park. Am I clear? Gee.
Yeah, make a right.
Gee. Yeah, there's all kinds of bike signs in the road, so that's cool.
Are we staying on the road?
I think so.
I wonder if find out if you go on the beach.
Car behind us?
Yeah, find out if you can go up there, Scott. I can at least turn around.
Trust them behind. I could probably check you out.
No? Can I turn around up there? Okay, I'll go here. Read
the sign that says no brakes or devices on seawall.
10-4 on that. I'll get back on the road.
Well, it didn't say sidewalks, it's seawall, but I don't know, whatever.
Haul over. G. Good girls. G. Girls. 10-4 on that.
People like videoing you and shit.
I know, the whole way down there too. And I found my cousin's old candy store because I ran into this guy who's working on his store, and he didn't remember them, but he knew the store, and I told him the story.
That's pretty wild. It's like another eon, like another era.
A million years ago, probably 50 years ago, dude.
Keep going straight. Eventually we'll make a right if we can.
It says the bike route ends here, but we'll see what we come up with. Let's make sure I'm clear, Scott.
I just wonder how I'm going with sand.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, when you pass the local, ask them.
10-4 on that. 10-4 on that. So we're just cruising through the streets of Wildwood, New Jersey, appreciating the architecture of the houses, and I'm talking to my wingman who's following me on my LTE walkie-talkie, and my co-pilots in front of me just filming us, and people are filming us all over the place is what they're saying. So, God, and we're approaching 8 miles right now, folks. Technically, the bike trail ended, but because I've got so much sheltered protection here, and because we're in the off-season.
Make a right here.
Make a right, Scott.
Here.
10-4, 10-4. Am I clear? G. Cool, man. At least we're getting some extra mileage, so that's good. And this looks like this part of the road is going to quiet down, and we'll wrap it up soon, but it says New Jersey. Hey, it says the New Jersey Coastal Heritage Trail. I wonder where the heck that is.
Let's keep coming up here. It says there's a spot where you can see the view of Champagne Island.
That's cool. That's worth it. Maybe we'll wrap it up there. We'll see what happens. See if we get a view. Haul over. Looks like salt. I'm going to try to avoid this. Just salt in the road.
Yeah, try to stay outside there.
Yeah, I just wanted to avoid that big thing of salt. This road floods out, it says.
Yeah, imagine it's like leaving a...
Yeah, man. So you'll want to avoid salt. We've got booties if we need to, but there's no other salt. That was just it. Salt can burn their pads and just have some bad effects. Also, it can get stuck in there and they can lick it off later and ingest it. So there's all kinds of problems that it can create. So I always carry what they call a paw plunger, where they can dip their paws in their pads and clear them.
That's the stop sign, you're right.
10-4. Go right at the stop sign, Scott.
In terms of one way, but I don't think it would matter to you guys.
10-4.
No, you'd be going right. Cool.
Take a right.
Yep.
G. Very cool we're doing this. Very cool.
Yeah, when you come up to the next right, that's where they say the view of Champagne Island is.
10-4 on that. They say there's a view of Champagne Island coming up. I don't know what that means, but
Here, one adjustment to your back camera there.
did it get messed up?
I want to make it taller.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can see over the
Oh, guys.
very fast adjustment.
Oh, guys. Just adjusting the camera real quick. Well, you got that thing nice and stable.
Calling that big wad of sand right there now, and I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it could be. Good. Good job, Scott. Good thinking, bud. Thank you. We're still doing our thing, folks. I haven't gotten a reading lately from my AirPod. I'm not sure what the mileage is. Got to be better than 8 right now.
If you make it right, it ends, so you'll have to flip the UE. But that's where you have to go to get the view of the island.
So you want me to make it right?
You might be able to get a view of this island or whatever the hell they're talking about.
Gee. 10-4 on that. 10-4 on that. Thought that was the drone, dude. I thought I saw a drone. That was in front of us. But I think it was a bird.
There might be a sidewalk behind there. You might be able to cheat on, but I'll wait here for you.
10-4. I think we just got to do a U-turn. He's waiting there. Hey, the only thing on the bike, it sounds like the back, the rack's rubbing maybe a little bit.
It's probably the bag rubbing on the tire or something.
Yeah, especially when I make a turn, so who knows.
It looks like there's a side back there. Maybe.
Hawk him around. Hawk
If
him
there
around.
is, you can go behind the building and not have to flip a U.
No, I had to flip a U, and there's steps up to the sidewalk, so no dice there, but it was good.
All right, we'll come down here and then make a right.
10-4, thanks, brother, thank you. We're going to go down there and make a right where Chris is. Thanks, Scott. This is awesome, man. I'm getting the extra miles in. I'd like to hit 10. I'm at like 8.5. Dude, I love the way you did the colors. You can really see it from my camera here. It's cool. I mean, the dogs are so amped up. Can't you see? They're like,
They don't want to stop.
no, they're pulling me the whole way.
You really tell because they perk their head up every time they see
Yeah, they're like excited. It's cool touring these roads.
Yeah, 'cause I trying to find out if you ride on the beach, but it says it's unlawful for any person to ride a bicycle on the boardwalk or its approaches from 11 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna make a right here.
Yeah, I think you go left and then right.
Might have to turn around. Does that go through?
Well, hopefully you have enough room.
What's that, Scott?
Dead end.
Yeah, I got a U-turn and I'll come back towards you.
You can actually take a left up here. Chris, you can take a left up here as well for the stop sign.
Hey, we
And
can.
after that, it should be straight.
Hey, we can take a left. Should we do that? You can too up here.
Dead end.
No, it goes through the road.
All right, well, I'll meet you there.
When I get to the stop sign, should I take a left or right?
I mean, you should be right.
Okay, I'm taking a right at the stop sign, brother.
Actually, I mean, you should only be able to go straight.
No, I'm running into a bigger road. If I go straight, I run into all these hotels or apartments or something.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Hey, Scott, let's give him a little water.
Okay. When you can, I'm going to figure out where the hell you are. I see. Okay, hold on one second.
That's fine. We're going to give him some water anyway.
Yeah, you can go right when you're ready.
Yeah, you see me. Cool. Hey, Scott, if you can, change the battery on the under camera, or you can't. If you can't, don't worry about it. We're done soon anyway.
I can.
Yeah.
You give me kisses. You're crazy. You give me kisses.
I almost ran into her. She stopped the crap, and I wasn't looking. She's so funny. But that's why we make them on that tether so the bike can't come into contact with them. But not that it would hurt them anyway. I like the way you do that, Scott. And make sure you turn it on.
Yep. Yep.
Cool. Excellent. Excellent, Scott. Excellent. Here we go.
Trying to find the answer out about the G. Then this says something about a bike trail.
G,
I'm trying to
G.
look that up too.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, brother. Thanks. I'm holding them back. Watch you don't get out of there.
I was ready for it. I was expecting it.
I'm letting him go now. So this guy's up here with the dog.
On a leash, right side, on sidewalk.
And this guy's stopping up there.
Car gonna pass behind us. We should pull over on the right.
Hey, can we take a left here? Because this guy's got a dog out of the window.
Let this car pass.
Yep.
Yeah, you can wait for this.
Let's do a left.
One more car.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, oh!
You can turn, man. You got a car coming, and then
Come on.
you're good.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. Dogs everywhere now. Thanks, buddy. That's how we do it, folks. Now, I don't know if that guy's dog was restrained in the vehicle, but they can jump out at any given time. Any given time, and all pandemonium could break loose. So I was just getting the heck out of Dodge. He might have pulled over just to see us, but I wasn't sticking around to find out. And then we had a woman walking with a dog, and that dog could jump into that dog. I just didn't want to mess around and find out. So that's why, again, I travel with the team, able to do these kind of road excursions, build up a little extra mileage, because the dogs are all fired up. And because of the pending conditions of the snow and everything, we might be delayed in getting out on our next adventure. So this all...
There's like a bike like 5 miles from here, but it's only 2.5 miles long.
Yeah, it's fine. We're done in a mile. Take a right here. I guess right, brother? Gee.
Yeah, I answered you, but I must not have come through.
No worries at all, thanks.
It says if you get back to the wall, it's actually part of the North Wildwood Seawall Trail.
Where's that at?
So you were wrong when you were by the seawall.
Oh, but it must not be able to be biked because there was no way to get to it. Without going up steps and stuff, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a chair and walking, what they call the greenway rail trail.
Yeah, the Greenway. I know they tie them all together and call them Greenway all over the states they run. I don't know what the fuck that is, though.
Go straight and then go right.
10-4 on that. 10-4 on that. So, folks, we just closed down. We're closing in on 9 miles. It's going to run about another mile if we can. I mean, this is bonus. So I only expected to get 7 miles, but if I can get a full 10 miles.
If they break this part, you're going to go left. They break it up, we might have to split the U, but I can't tell if the parking lot goes through.
Left, Scott. 10-4. Good? Dead end? Dead end. So we got. Should I go do a U-turn and go down, or go back to where we came?
You can go right. You know, you can go not right where we came, but go
Hawk 'em around. Hawk 'em around.
You know, to my right.
Hawk 'em around. Hawk 'em around. 10-4 on that.
On the map, the trip blocked that out, so I couldn't tell if it went through or not.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Have a good one, man. Thank you. 10-4 on that. 10-4 on that. And people filming us. I love it.
You're right.
Go right, Scott. 10-4. Thanks, bud. G. Whoa. Hee-haw is right. On a leash?
Oh, it's the same people that waved when we
Okay.
I can't believe that one guy with the dog hanging out. He stopped to get a picture, but never rolled his window up.
Is that what it was?
I think so. It must have been. We got out of there though. I don't like that.
No, I'd take a chance. Go straight here.
Yeah, straight, follow the curve,
G over.
and then you're going to make it right on West Oak Avenue.
Am I good? Thank you so much. Get some exercise. Have a great day. Thank you.
That's Allen. I think you can turn left right here. Turn right.
Turn right, Scott. Thanks, brother.
You're heading to the main road on that.
Yeah, I figured that when I saw it. That's why you got me in time. Thank you.
Go past the fire hydrant and get to the right
10-4, 10-4.
so we can let this car go by.
Car coming by, Scott. Behind us.
When he goes by, we're going to want to bear to the left there.
Gonna want to go to the left when he comes by, Scott.
You're clear. Go to the left.
Good? Only need about 3/4 of a mile.
Well, I got you covered.
10-4. Amazing, dude. Amazing. Thank you.
Keep going straight. It's going to run into a circle.
Maybe we'll pack up there if it's far enough away.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
What's the temperature say?
I'm saying 39 degrees. It says it's tide at seaboard points.
Interesting. When I ask for a temperature, it's like 35, so that makes sense.
I mean, most of the way up here and everything is 39 the whole time.
Wow.
another thing up here called Saltwater Outpost at Hereford Marina.
That's cool.
That's where you're headed.
Very cool. So, folks, cold weather and lots of talking means less talking now. It's been a great ride. We're going to wrap it up here, probably about a half an hour or so, or see when we run out of road. But that's how I get extra road mileage or extra mileage for a trip. Usually my team can find some roads we can navigate, some extended trails, some sidewalks, some dirt paths, whatever the case may be. And that really helps us.
Because there is a real bike path here. The Middle Township bike path. It's 12.9 mile long.
No kidding. That's wild. We could do that next time. That's wild.
It's a rail trail and it's asphalt.
Oh, man, that's great. See, I never came up with that. Mark that, dude. Send me a link, please. Send me a link to that, please. That's awesome. Yeah, here's the inlet marina. Hey, Siri, what time is it? And Siri, what's the local temperature here?
If they allow you to go, you should go a ways, like through this marina, like it's all wild. But I don't know if they're going to let us back there or not.
10-4. Does it look like we can go to this marina, Scott?
Actually, you can't get there. It's water.
Can't get there.
It's like the inlet.
And that's a private road you're on. Well, I don't know. I guess it's fine.
You got a car come behind you, so.
Yeah.
This same area right here.
So I'm just going to loop around, dude.
Yeah, this is the dead end of the water, so.
10-4 on that. 10-4 on that.
Car stopped, so. I don't know if he's waiting for us or.
That car stopped, Scott. 10-4. The one that was coming down? I don't know. But he left, so. We're just going to go back right. Trying to get a quarter mile, half mile more. Gee. So, folks, we're getting a good tour of the Wildwood, New Jersey area. Wow, this is so much built up from what I remember when I was a kid, which, again, it could be as much as 50 years ago. But really cool. What a day. And we turned it into a longer day, which the dogs, they're just fired up. I mean, the cold weather's really agreeing with them. Your hand's got to be cold, dude. Do you feel it? No, really? Wow. Maybe the camera's keeping it warm. Howdy. Hi there. Just training them, just getting them exercise. We just rode the boardwalk. So. No, we're out of Maryland. Travel around though. Have a great day. WooFDriver on the internet. WOOF driver.
Go into that circle thing over there. That goes around these condos.
Yeah, and that'll probably top us off. Hey, go, make a left, Scott. We're going to loop around and probably top it off. Call it a day. No. G. Haul. And you got to go to the right, it says. Probably finish to my left once we make this loop.
Yeah, and there's empty space.
10-4 on that.
That chick is pretty.
She was like, are you guys usually around here? That's the coolest thing I've seen or whatever.
I was checking out those long legs and way.
10-4 on that. Man, dude, I'm starving.
Marvin.
Starving Marvin.
You need it to walk.
10-4 on that. 10-4 on that. So, folks, cool little condos here. I'm sure they're, it's called Starboard Point, if you know the area, if you want to look it up. I'm sure they're like only a quarter filled now because it's off season. I would think people would stay here during season. It would be their summer home, but who knows? I'm sure there's some people here. We see the cars and we've seen the traffic. But what a day we've had. Just been great. Got to get extra much, and the dogs are so fired up. Truly amazing. Finish right down there, Scott. And I'm going to let you pull in front, or you can pull to the left, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, guys. Oh. Am I good to go to my left, Scott? Haul over. Haul over. Easy, girls. Just crested 10 miles. Let's water them up, buddy. Yep. That's how we do it here in WooFDriver Land, folks. I like your stand, Scott.
Oh, yeah, I figured I was just holding that thing this whole time.
Yeah, I know. You
I
the
took it
man.
on slow-mo, too. That would be weird.
This is how we do it here in WooFDriver Land, folks. Oh, my gosh. They're rolling, man. I think it's the cold weather. What's that? Yeah. But she gets back up pretty quick. She's good girls. I think that was perfect.
I noticed this earlier. I wanted to actually tape it, but I never actually got around to it. It's a little bit sharp and bird right here.
Okay.
But I don't think it ever touched it. It's just something we should probably touch up
Yeah.
eventually. Just a little sandpaper, you know?
Yep, for sure. We need to do that. I wonder how it got like that. I wonder if it's normally in reverse. It is a little sharp, dude. Huh. Good deal. Hey, dude, we got to dull that bar down a little bit. It's got some burrs on it, believe it or not. It must be from rubbing somewhere. Yeah. Or we can put the foam over it.
Oh, yeah, anything works. works. I was thinking just duct tape,
Yeah.
just for the temporary. But
Yep.
there's 10 ways to do it.
Yep. Good deal. Good deal. Phew, man. She got her paw in the water?
She does.
Wow. Wow. Okay, good girls. Hey, don't let them drink that water after she puts her paw, just in case there was salt on the
Oh,
road.
yeah, got it.
Switch it out.
They're done. I'll just take it for now.
Yep.
See what she does.
Yeah, just watch her.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that, but that's true. That ain't regular salt they put down on the
Yeah,
roads. That's
yeah.
nasty.
Yeah, exactly. Some chemical shit. Exactly. Ah, good girl. Yeah, that really got burred up.
What are you in the mood for?
I don't know. It's usually good Italian food up this way, but I don't care. Of course, I had Italian last night. Don't matter to me. I'm just letting them cool down because they were a little hot. That's why she's putting her paw in there. She's amazing.
There's a burger and sub place called the Shore East Smash Burger and Oaks. I don't know, it's 4.7.
Yeah, I just had that burger though. I don't want a burger. Italian, try to find Italian. Or American food, I don't know. They're good. They're content now.
American food. What's that, Chinese?
At this point, yes.
Yeah, it's good at a boxing place too.
Yeah, man. Look how content they are, dude.
The contrast between start and finish is like light and day. Or night and day.
It is. Yeah, no, it is. Oh, it might be hitting the fender.
Oh, say again?
No, I said that tire might be hitting the fender. I told Chris it was hitting the rack, but I think it's hitting the fender when I look. She loves the water. 2 minutes and then we'll wrap this puppy up, no pun intended. Hey, you know what, Scott? Give him one with fresh water. Can you dump that and just put fresh in one? I'll watch you don't drink that water.
You got that.
Even this one, in case they did. Yeah, just one's fine, and we'll give it to them. But yeah, dump one. Thanks, bud. You know, let them stay out a couple minutes too. So, folks, I'm going to stop my timer. So what we'll do is, just because they dipped their paws, and I did see a little salt on the road, is we'll change that water out there to make sure it's fresh if they would want any more. Yeah, good. Rinse it around. Yep. Yeah, water them first. Good. Just in case. I think they're probably good. If she puts her paw back in, then we just won't let her drink anymore. Just see if she wants a drink.
Sign the option. I'll pay closer attention to.
Yeah.
Any? I didn't expect it.
If she puts her paw in, that's fine, but she's done. Oh, they're done.
Yeah, she's
Good, okay. I'll put them up. Hi, good girl. And this is how we wrap it up, folks. I'm a little cold here, so my hands aren't working quite as good. Stay. Scott might need you. I think, no, you got it. Stay.
She's ready too.
Yeah, she's big time ready. Thanks, bud. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh. Hi, Good girl. Take your time, bud. Good job. Thank you. Come on now. What's that? Oh, man, that sounds good. Good girl, though. Now the wild child, the real wild child, but she'll be a little calmer. Good girl. Okay, come here, good girl. I'm gonna get your harness off. So I take her harness off right here because she could chew it. She's a chewer. Good girl. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. I know you're all cold, girl. Good girl. Back. Back, 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 back. Good girl. That's how we do it here in WooFDriver Land, folks. One more. The Inyo girl. She doesn't know she's free, but she's free, isn't she? All right. Good job, Scott. Thank you, sir. Good girl. Come here, hen. Come here. Okay. What a good girl you are. Okay, can I get your harness? Good girl. Good girl. And that's a wrap, folks. WooFDriver Land.